All-time Detroit Pistons versus GILAS Pilipinas. Who will win this game? Let's go Philippines.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the Detroit Pistons.
Thompson with it, and a look at the starters for the Pistons. Dennis Rodman is out there with Hill. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Thomas. And it's Wallace in at the 5 down low.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now, here's Dumars. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing. Now, here's Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Here's Dumars. With some arc. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Nice defense from Wallace. To the middle. Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the home team. Number 32. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hill. To the inside. Wallace takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sinks the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Dumars. High post try. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Dumars. Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
He's guarded by Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Great open look there. He's got 10.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Chalk up 2 there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Thompson against Thomas. And Thompson kicks to Clarkson. Wallace covering. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Throws it up high. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wallace covering. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Pistons leading. Outside Dumars. Here's Wallace. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clarkson outside. Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Thomas. Back to Dumars. And the pass to Wallace. Stolen by Clarkson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. And here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. He's guarded by Hill. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Hill. Dumars dishes to Thomas. Back to Dumars. Pistons passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Hill. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Thompson. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pistons trailed by 3. Outside Dumars. Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Back to Thompson. There's the triple. Rodman grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And both free throws good for Rodman. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Here's Thompson. He has 5. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. Down low. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Wallace has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Thompson passes to Clarkson. Back to Thompson. 1:29 left here in the first quarter. To the paint. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Thomas. Over Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Isaiah Thomas taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A-Train, he's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's A-Train. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From the high post. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
Passes it to A-Train. He kicks it to Clarkson. And there's the pass to A-Train. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Thomas. Shot, high post. Again, the Pistons score. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Pistons on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. We've got B. A-Train is up there with Baller. And it's Aguilar at the 4.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Howell. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's A-Train inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Dumars. Always going up for the M. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes to Howell. Knocks it loose. Aguilar. He's covered by DeBuscher. Aguilar passes to Baller. Drops in the layup for 2. Baller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Dumars. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's the pass to Aguilar. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Aguilar. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Lambier's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Baller, covered by Dumars. Here's Baller. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Dumars. From outside the arc. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
A-Train, the pass to Aguilar. Charity stripe shot. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas kicks to DeBusschere, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He has 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside Dumars. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Dumars got 11 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Aguilar. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Lambier. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. He's covered by DeBusschere. With the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Here's Howell. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Aguilar. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pistons working the ball around now. And Beer, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's A-Train. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Howell. The kick out to Billups. A pass to DeBusschere. Back to Billups. 5 to shoot. Over Slaughter. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's A-Train. To the middle. Here's Aguilar. And Tiny gets the jumper to fall.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Pistons leading. Now Dumars. 11 points in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's A-Train from deep. And they recover it. The second chance effort. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. A-Train's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Billups. Another 3 for Detroit.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Dumars. Now, here is DeBusschere. Back to Dumars. Kicks it to Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First
And
team
one of the
foul.
game's premier agitators. Lambier can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
Shooting
For Detroit, they have been excellent at the free throw line here
At the
today.
line
A
for
flawless
two.
6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so Lambier nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Billups against Thompson. Right wing. It's taken away by Wallace. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. To the paint. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Vicious to Thompson. Wallace covering. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 6 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Down low, here's Lambier. Misses in close. Lambier's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Clarkson taking his time here. He nails it, and we're tied up. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Billups. Lets it fly. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Dumars. He's got 11. Shot to stop the run, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Detroit. Stackhouse comes in for Dumars. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Stackhouse. They get it back. Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Thompson outside. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team's playing.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Right now they're playing well only on one end of the court. All the energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a shame. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets and games going to get away from them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. A 2-point game on the floor for Detroit. They've got Thomas. Hill is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Wallace. And it's Dumars in at the shooting guard. And he's good on the three ball. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside Thomas. Dumars against Clarkson. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clarkson against Dumars. With the teardrop. Rodman trying to break free. And it's good for 2. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence. The quintessential combo guard.
Now the pass to Thompson for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Dumars got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Clarkson against Dumars. And it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Dumars. To the paint. And the slam by Wallace.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Timeout. Home team.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball's knocked loose. Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. The Pistons leading. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. He's got 24.
Yeah, the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Outside Dumars. Pass to Hill. Wallace outside. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And no good that time. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Wallace against Clarkson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your home team, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for 1.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Thompson. Here's Blatch. Wallace covering. That 3 off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Thomas with the ball. He's got 12. Goes to the reverse layup and gets it in. Thomas got 14.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Back to Thompson. He's guarded by Hill. Passes it to Clarkson. Shoots over Dumars. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
To the middle. Clarkson passes to Thompson. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 26.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance. Rodman dishes to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Can't nail the jumper. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Wallace.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Clarkson against Dumars. Here's the floater. Rodman with the block. He dishes it to Wallace. He kicks it to Dumars. Outside Hill. Here's Wallace. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Detroit making a switch here. Phillips is checked in, and the home team has possession. Thompson outside. He's guarded by Hill to the inside, and that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside, Phillips. And the three off target. Aguilar. Rodman covering. Rebound by Wallace. Got a piece of it. Watch with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. The pass to Clarkson. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 20.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Clarkson against Phillips. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. Here's Blatch, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Goes back up. Blatch pulls it in. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Thomas against Thompson. Back to Clarkson. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Phillips against Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on a switching basket. But on that one, they were there. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pistons trailed by 5. Outside, Phillips. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Phillips has got 9.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Thompson looking for an opening. That one falls.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Phillips has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Inside, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Down low. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Phillips. Wallace has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Ball is guarded by Billups. And he dunks it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the inside, Wallace. That's tipped. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Floats one. Nice defense from Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 9 points.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Stackhouse. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here's Clarkson. Rodman covering. Back to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 16 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From deep, Billups. That one, no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Passes to Ball. He's covered by DeBusschere. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. Pistons trailed by 8. Here's Billups. And he makes good on the layup.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
He's covered by DeBusschere. Nice defense from Wallace.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The pass to Clarkson. Takes it inside, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Here's Stackhouse. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Clarkson outside. He's covered by DeBusschere. Fires the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here is Billups. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. He gets that one.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Drills it from outside.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
To the paint, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. DeBuscher passes to Stackhouse. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the inside. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Thompson, he's checked in for ball. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thanks, David. Here's Stackhouse. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Stackhouse has got 16 here in the second half. Thompson against Thomas. To the middle. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Outside Hill. Now Thomas. Left side, Rodman. Here's Hill. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Thomas. That's the 6th make in the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Dumas, he's checked in for Detroit.
Joe Dumas.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Thompson outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Rebounded by Rodman.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Down low, it's stolen by Hill, and they're on the break. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
So it's the Pistons now. Here's Wallace. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Hill inside. Oh, and they take the lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Grant Hill grabs the miss. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. The lead is 2. Wallace kicks to Thomas. Nifty move. He lays it in. Thomas got 20 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Thompson driving inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside Hill. Wallace trying to break free.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Thompson. Here he goes. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Stolen.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on. Center stage with the game and the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
And here is Thomas after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Thompson against Thomas. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Bullseye!
Timeout. And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake. They've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Number 32.
Looking to end his cold spell. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Nailed from three-point land.
Justin.
He has 29.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Wallace. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Off target at the rim. Thompson with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And the shot goes in.
Number 32.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pistons trailed by 5. Thomas passes to Dumas. Thomas against Thompson. Thomas kicks to Hill. Rodman trying to break free. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Thomas.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Thomas dishes to Wallace. Got a hand on it. Wallace covering. Thompson. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Rodman. It's good again. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Thompson passes to Clarkson. Rodman covering. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Dumars. Rodman trying to break free, and he gets it back. Dumars kicks to Wallace. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Detroit. That one good for 2. Rodman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Wallace covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Number 11. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And another 3 for Detroit.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:02 left to play in the first overtime. Rodman against Thompson. The 15-footer. It drops.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
On defense, the Pistons, a 2-point game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Pass to Rodman. Thomas against Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Buries the triple.
And they do have a foul to give.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yes!
Number 11.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. 9 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here's Hill. Driving in over Thompson. Yes!
Yeah,
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
14 feet away.
Got it! Timeout, timeout.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials do need to look at the replay. You know, the basket may count after all. We'll see. No guarantees this outcome is going to remain the same. And the final call's been made. The original ruling was correct, and the game is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure he had gotten it off, and boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. Extremely close.
And so they get the victory here at home. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying